out on a graze today. By the activity on his feeder, he should be a good cracker. Every time I come here, there's 2 or 3 squirrels waiting to go on. I filled the feeder up yesterday, and as I left, about 2 minutes later, they were back on it again, so this should be a good one. Stay tuned, guys. Catch you in a bit. Okay, so this is one of the first ones to show this morning. This is about 6 o'clock in the morning, and the feeder is mega active. These squirrels, I had a GoPro on top of the feeder, and some of them are a little bit wary, but food overrides all fear for these squirrels. As you can see, guys, I like to get my squirrel on a feeder, and so once he sits up, presents the headshot, then I take the shot most of the time. But yeah, guys, it's the same footage from the previous. It's just from the GoPro on top of the feeder. I don't know why, but they love sniffing that GoPro. They're obsessed with it. There he goes, presents a headshot. There it is. Here's the footage again, guys, from the GoPro on top of the feeder. As you can see, there's 1s and 2s, 3s. I've seen 4 on the feeder waiting to come on one go. They're constantly just fighting to get on the feeder, and as you'll see in the video, quite a few taken. Here's the headshot, guys. There he goes, tumbles off. The gun I got is a HW110, 177, and when it hits the head, the pellet, it's a devastating shot. It basically just puts them into spasm. You don't feel a thing, basically. And you'll see all of them just kick out a fraction, and then they expire. As you can see here, I could have took a shot there. I could have took a shot on the next position, but they never sit still. The only time they ever sit still and it's a good headshot is when they sit and present with a peanut, like that one there. As you will see in this next clip, guys, this will get shot, and it's what I call a clinger. They basically go into spasm and just grip to the feeder because the body's all spasm up. Here he goes, he just grips the feeder and then he finally just falls off. It's very rare I shoot squirrels off the feeder. The only time I ever shoot squirrels off the feeder is when I get a feeling they're not going to present their feeder shot. They're going to just basically take a peanut and run. But if and when they do present a headshot off the feeder, I will take it if it's a safe shot. You can see this guy's a little bit wary. He doesn't like coming out the feeder, so I take a decision to give him a shot where he is. You'll see in this clip here as well, guys, that you see the squirrel kicking out, just kicking out the last bits of life, but this is normal. This clip is a pretty long clip because at one point there was more squirrels waiting to come in on a tree, and they were very, very wary. So I decided to leave the hide and pick up the two squirrels that were on the floor, because I just knew that they were going to spook the other ones and make them wary, and it would have had to been a lot more off the feeder shots, if you know what I mean. There's a woodpecker coming in. This is why I do it. The woods that I shoot at are a lot of songbirds, and these squirrels basically just taking over the whole wood, and the farmer, I got nest boxes up and stuff trying to encourage them back. So this is why we control the squirrels in this wood particularly. Basically they just take everything. They just don't give the songbirds or any bird a chance to get on a feeder. They just literally just gorging on peanuts all day. So this is why we do control the levels in the woods. There's another wood next to this with, I presume, the same amount of squirrels, but this is where we do it. When you sit and watch these squirrels on feeders, you wouldn't believe how agile they are. But they're funny to watch, but unfortunately, they gotta go, and they all end up the same way. As you will see in this clip, this squirrel presents himself a headshot. He falls off the feeder. You'll see on the GoPro footage next that as he comes off, he goes into spasm. This is very common with a headshot. It sends him straight into spasm, and basically he doesn't feel a thing. He probably is dead before he hits the ground. The key I'm using today, guys, is a Atn4kpro 5x20 and a YVAC HW110 177 caliber. On this squirrel there, you'll see a good headshot and a bleed out as well. Just a perfect headshot. Like I said earlier, anytime I shoot a squirrel off a tree, if he presents a headshot, this one didn't want to eat the peanut on the feeder, so he takes it off the feeder down on the tree. But once he starts eating the peanut, it's still a perfect headshot. This squirrel there, I think he's seen me. moving the gun out to hide, but he soon carried on without a care in the world. As you can see, these squirrels eating plenty of the peanuts. This one's a little fatty. This is why we do it, guys, just to encourage these back into the woods. This next one, it doesn't happen very often, but it was a double. I basically take one off the feeder, and then the other one doesn't run, just stays where it is, and he presents a good headshot off the feeder, so it's a perfect double. There's the other one, off the tree, perfect headshot. Double. There's not a lot of feeders I've shot at that keep presenting two squirrels to the feeder constantly. They were coming in ones and twos all day. At some point I had 3 out of 4 on there waiting to come in. I'd rather just one at a time, to be honest though. Shoot one, another one comes on, otherwise you shoot one and the other one gets spooked and runs off and doesn't come back. This little sod was never going to stop. He was never going to present himself for a shot. He was one of these ones that's very skittish and smelling everything, and he didn't even stop to have a peanut. He just basically had a couple of smells. He smelled the feeder, he smelled the GoPro, and then never saw him again. Just one of them squirrels you can't shoot, basically. Well, it's been a cracking morning. I think I spent about 3.5 hours out, and the total was 17 squirrels. Thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate all the feedback and the comments. If you like this video, please subscribe for future videos, and I will catch you all soon. Stay safe, guys. I'm getting too old for this shit as well.